Hey everybody, it's Ron from Pick Dawgz, and this is Ron's Big Shot Breakdown. We're going to go over 4 college basketball games for Monday, January 13th, 2025. If you like what you see, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to put your college basketball picks in the comment section below. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games I love the most in college hoops and other sports, you can find those at the premium picks tab at pickdawgz.com. There's also a link in the description. Alrighty, here we go. Here are the games for Monday in college basketball. First up, we have Minnesota and Maryland in the Big Ten. This one is 6:30 Eastern on the Big Ten Network. And Minnesota remains one of the weakest against the spread teams in college basketball. They're not playing well right now, losing 3 straight games. They had that winnable game against Ohio State. They were able to cover the number in that game for us. That was our bank shot best bet, but they still lost that one in double overtime by 1. And, last game, a 21-point loss to Wisconsin. Really ugly showing in that one for Minnesota. And, the strange thing with this team in conference play, they're taking a lot of fouls, much more than they did in non-conference play. And that's a concern for me. I think Maryland is the much better team in this game. Fundamentally, shot quality-wise, Maryland should have the big advantage throughout this one. And they're coming off the big win over UCLA, but it was an 18-point win. Wasn't necessarily a close game. If it was a closer game or a game that went to overtime, I may be concerned about a letdown, but Maryland is still only 2-3 in conference play, so really no time for a letdown for Maryland, especially when they're playing at home. I think they take care of business and win this game, cover the number in blowout fashion. Next up, we'll go to the ACC as Boston College takes on Notre Dame. This one's 7 p.m. Eastern. It'll be on the ACC network. I give credit to Notre Dame for competing quite well against Duke in that last game on Saturday. They only lost that one by 8 points. They were getting almost 20, so definitely cover the spread with ease in that game, while Boston College lost another one to Syracuse by 8 points at home. For me, though, while I think Notre Dame is the better team in this matchup, and I think Boston College remains one of the weakest, if not the weakest teams in the ACC, I'm still not ready to lay this many points with the Notre Dame team that still has a losing record overall and is 1-4 in conference play. I think Notre Dame, like I said, should be able to win this game. I think they are the better team. But Boston College is, I think, a little bit better than their current record, especially on the defensive side. I do think shot quality-wise, this defense is solid. They're a good rebounding team on both sides of the ball. I think Boston College does enough to keep themselves within the number. Notre Dame wins, but Boston College covers. Next up, we have Texas Southern and Mississippi Valley State and the SWAC. This one is going to be 7 p.m. Eastern. Now, I don't think this is Texas Southern's best team. They've had some really good teams in this conference. They've really been the best team in this conference in the last 10-plus years, making it to the NCAA tournament many times. But like I said, I don't think it's their best team. I still think they're the much better team in this matchup. Mississippi Valley State, I give them credit. They've covered in the last 2 games against Alabama A&M and Prairie View A&M, but this is still the weakest team in Division I college basketball. And now we can actually get a decent price with the favorite on the other side in Texas Southern because of Mississippi Valley's recent cover streak. I still think Texas Southern, especially on the defensive side, the much better team in this game. They should force plenty of turnovers, and I think that's going to lead to some solid offensive numbers as well. Not a great shooting team, but expect a lot of fast break buckets. In Texas Southern, I think they win this game by almost 20 points. Next up, it's Coppin State and Howard. This one is going to be 7:30 Eastern. It's going to be on ESPN+. You look at Howard in their last couple of games, they played in 100-94 and 100-95 final scores in those last 2 wins against Delaware State and Morgan State. So obviously super high-scoring games. The knee-jerk reaction may be to take the over, but I'm actually on the under in this one. I think because of these high-scoring final scores and even Coppin State in their last game, 92-69, we're actually getting a really good price on the under, in my opinion, because I do think Howard's defense is better than what we've seen. From a shot quality perspective, they're actually forcing some tough shots, and Coppin State is not a great offensive team. You could argue the worst offense in college basketball right next to Mississippi Valley State. So I don't think Coppin State's going to be able to go into the 80s or 90s against Howard like some of the other teams have. And on the other side, I think Coppin State's defense is also, honestly, it's improved since the beginning of the season, but I think it's decent. They force turnovers, they force some tough shots, they've got a good three-point defense, which is really important against Howard. So I'm going to go with the under here in Coppin State and Howard. And that's it. Those are the games for Monday in college basketball. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe and put those college basketball picks in the comment section below. Again, if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. As always, this is Ron Romanelli. Good luck.